Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV. Once again, once a day, every day, turn on the machines and live forever. Here we go. I'm alive. Made it all the way back around here to Saturday. Who would have thought I would have made it this far? Here I go, sitting on the couch, doing the thing. Look, it's the daytime. Look how bright it is outside. You see the lights out there. You can't even see out the windows because of the sun. But you can see out the windows from the other camera because it's the daytime and we're looking out there, seeing the thing, seeing life go by. Who's in these cars? Every car that drives by and every car you see and every person you see has their own life and they're all going doing it. This is part of what I'm doing, and viewers, you're here with me maybe. Are ya? Who's here? Who's alive? Who made it today? I'm going to make it through this hour. I got Patsy U from the Thai truck. I made it there on time today. It's a little wet, but what am I going to do? I want to get some limes for my home, put it on my own food. Limes are pretty good. I think they're doing the thing. There was just the sweet chili sauce. They give me a little bit of the sweet chili sauce. You can decide if you want to put it on there or not. I do put it on there even though it's already liquidy. Semi-liquidy. Maybe I should have brought a bowl. That's what I should do. I should keep a bowl in the car, and then when I want to eat this food, and get the bowl out, but then the bowls get dirty immediately. You put some food in there, and then what? So I only have one bowl, and I have to keep trading it out and doing things. You know, your dishes, you use them, and then they get dirty, and you gotta wash them, and then you do it again. And what is it? You're throwing food. You're doing this constantly in a cycle. That's what life's all about, though. Messing, cleaning, back and forth. What's the meaning of life? Maybe the clean cycle, the cycle of dishes. Hey, how are your dishes doing? I'm saying, hey, what's the meaning of life? When was the last time you did your laundry? What's the status of your laundry right now? I gotta do my laundry. I'm gonna run out of clothes. I don't only wear about the same amount of clothes. I want to make sure that I wash them. I have too many shirts and not enough socks. Maybe that's what happens. Maybe I should go buy some more socks. When do you buy socks? That's the thing. Like, I have a lot of socks, but I just gotta wash them. I do laundry more often. Or buy more socks. I have socks everywhere. Maybe I should just accumulate them all. Where are they? Different places. Yesterday on Friday I was here at let's see, Friday. I don't remember yesterday. What was I doing? I know I did come out here probably around 5 or 6. Then I talked to Mr. Ginsu for a good while. Went to work, right? We talked to Yellow Pearl for a minute. Talked to my brother for a minute. I think it was a pretty bumping day. Bumping, by bumping I mean crowded. Party time. Hey, this show is bumping. Hey, you going to that party? Hey, Shorty. How's that party? Is it Bumpton? Is it bumping? City of Compton. That's what they say. Is it bumping? City of Compton. Oh, shit. And we're up to the party. So we had a bumping show. After the show, yesterday after the program, I just got back in the car, went back home to my residence on a Friday night, and then go party it up. But seems like people are, and that the world is coming back around or something weird. Maybe we decided it's all over. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Am I gonna get back? Can I re-socialize immediately? Yesterday, made it home, doing the duty. TCTV might be a little bit messed up. So, let's see. I have to call John. I would like to be more consistent for John. Maybe we should get somebody to turn on the YouTube. He's got a computer there. They have the internet. We'll get somebody to show John how to use YouTube. Maybe we could call him. I don't think Jeff gets there until 4. John, you think you want to get on the video? I was thinking about making a video, like asking them to leave your video camera going all the time, like it's a live stream. And then we could call you, and then we could just be like, hey, John, here's your live stream. I set it up for you. I would watch like watching the job. What's your live stream? Like, what do you watch on TV? I watch John Webster watch TV. Watching what he's watching. Not what he's watching, watching him watch. Just a picture of him on the couch watching the TV. A live stream. Maybe we'll ask him. A live stream of anything. We can live stream the program here, but I was thinking about making a live stream of myself just sitting there watching TV. But then, what if I do something private? Just won't be able to, or it won't be private. That would be the answer. No privacy is live stream thing. Yeah. Doing the regular thing at the house, came back out today, and I went to that armory where they're changing from army base, like it's called an armory, which is where they keep their, I would say, arms. I always kind of thought that that's where they kept the nukes. Maybe like like they didn't keep the nukes on like the army base. They kept them just downtown, or at least I thought it was full of bombs or guns and tanks. It might have been full of bombs and guns and tanks up until like recently, or maybe it's just been an abandoned building. But driving through town, it's like, oh man, right in the middle of town. There's an armory with barbed wire and kind of scary looking architecture. Made to intimidate on purpose, maybe. And that's why I think it's there because of the town. Maybe it's the capital city, and we need an armory. Well, if we have to defend the capital, we need some of these arms. We're going to bear them. I'm going to bear these arms against people who are fighting against the capital, but now people fight against the capital and they don't do anything about it anyway. So, yeah. People did. They stormed the Capitol. I mean, they didn't storm the Capitol as much as they did on the 6th, but people did storm the Capitol and the mansion or something. And where was the armory then? They decided to cut it out, give it to artists. So now it's an artist zone. You can go there and get a space, or I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're renting the spaces. Can we rent a space out of there? I already have my space here. This spot is strictly business, so maybe it's better to keep it businessy instead of the other thing. Freddie knows about it. He'll be here probably eventually. I'm gonna eat breakfast. This is my breakfast, and I gotta eat these pills. I don't know if it's a good idea to eat the pills like right in the morning or whatever, what I'm doing. Am I supposed to keep it consistent, or I guess I am supposed to eat the pills like in the morning. I heard this is closer to the morning than it normally is, which is at night. Oh yeah, it's episode 4200. It's like the weed episode. I mean, it's a pretty arbitrary number. I was gonna say it's like if 10 days. If every 10 days. If every 10 days was a regular day, then we hit the weed day today. So, you guys weed heads out there? 4200, celebrate if it's legal in your town or state. It's legal here. It's been legal since 2012. I remember the day that it was legalized because it was 2012 and I was still doing the program back then, 10 years ago. I don't know, 12th year or something like that. In 2012, I was in the back on the porch in my old place up there on the west side. We had the program set up in the mudroom. And my mother stopped by. We could watch this episode. It was on the day when they were announcing the results of the election, which I guess is not on the actual day. But that was the day that my cousin was born. They're still your cousin. I mean, kind of like if you're like, you can be older than your own uncle. Like your uncle, like, oh, my uncle is my uncle. He's younger than me. Like, if you're, wait, how are you older than your own uncle? So, like, your parents. So somebody has a kid, very young, let's say 17, and they have a kid. And then they need 2 kids to have an uncle, right? So they have 2 kids at 17, and then at like, they're like 45, and then they're okay. So then the other kid, one of the kids when they're 17, they have a kid when they're 17 also. So then that makes the parents like less than 40. They're like 35 at that point, about 35, 36. And then that they have a kid, one of their kids. So they have 2 kids, they have twins. The older ones have twins when they're 17. And then one of the twins when they're 17 has a kid. Wait, then you're, I'm getting lost. Oh, then, okay, so then they have a kid, and then they're 17. And then the grandparents of that kid are only like 36 at that point. Because the kids both had kids at 17. And then when the grandparents are 40, then they have another kid. And then that kid when the kids are 40, that kid is their uncle, the other kid's uncle, so your grandkid, and then that uncle is 3 years younger than the other kid. So that's how it can happen. So it's possible. It's possible, and it has happened. I think I've known people that have had that. I'm younger than the uncle. Yeah. Oh, well, I know we got a lot of messages, but I'm still doing this. I'm going to finish up couch time before we go over there to do that. I got to eat these pills and keep eating this food. I almost had breakfast today. When I woke up, I just drank a bunch of coffee, and then I got out of the house. I've been waking up late. I got to switch it up. I got to start waking up earlier. Still have not gotten over daylight savings time because I'm just like staying up. Now I'm just staying up extra late and now it's just all messed up, really. It used to be good. At one point it was good. Now what happened? Oh! The buzz. We got the buzz. Alright. Moving over here, gonna get on these messages, start getting these pills going.
Dr. Kenny, Dr. Freddie, Dr. Bird, here's a question for you. Well, less of a question is more of my predicament. Hey, you know that N-tag, E-N-D-T-A-G, you know what that is? You do? Well, then, this is my deal. So I got this skin tag on my ass, see? And, so I've been using this N tag for about a month now. And, got up, went to take a shit, went to wipe my ass, and my ass fell off. Oh, man. What do I do? Going back.
Ass fell off. Doctor, I got more of a statement.
Dr. Kenny, Dr. Freddie, Dr. Bird, Dr. Yellowfellow. I got a question for you. Well, less of a question for you is more of wanted to tell you my predicament.
Multivitamins.
Hey, you know that N-tag stuff? E-N-D-T-A-G, you know what that is?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
All right, well, yeah, I've been using that on the skin tag on my big toe. And I've been using it for about a month now. And, oh, F. The other morning I woke up and
You say
I didn't have no big toe.
Oh, F.
It's in my bed, it's still sitting in my bed somewhere. Fucking, I'm like, what the hell? I don't fucking know what to do. What should I do? Call me back. If you get a chance. If I can figure it out.
I would say go to the doctor. I guess I'm a doctor.
Well, I have got to say, that took so fucking long to answer the fucking phone, you missed it. You burnt. So, that's all I got to say about that. Oh, now I remember what I was going to say prior to trying to call you while whatever was happening, and then you wouldn't fucking answer the goddamn phone. Just let it ring and 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 ring. And then you missed it. So you burnt.
What
like
was
I
it?
said,
I don't get to know.
previously. So anyway, Dr. Kenny, Dr. Freddie, Dr. Bird, Dr. Yellowfellow, I got a question for you. So when are you gonna call me and leave me a message and tell me to quit fucking stop using fucking end tags, motherfuckers? God damn, I'm fucking running out of goddamn body parts, motherfuckers. My girlfriend, well, my ex-girlfriend, she wasn't fucking none too happy about her fucking head falling off and shit, motherfuckers. God damn, what kind of doctors are you? You're supposed to fucking call me and tell me fucking bullshit that I fucking need to know. But I finally figured it out on my own, because I'm a goddamn genius. I should really fucking stop using the end tag. Because I'm probably using it improperly. As in, not properly. You fucking understand me, motherfuckers? Doctors, motherfuckers? God damn, motherfuckers. I would almost say something, but I better not, because you guys might get your pennies in a fucking doctor bunch. A bunch of doctors might get their pennies in a bunch, motherfuckers. Then I'm a bitch. So, Jesus Christ, I got to my car, it fucking took me 15 minutes, motherfucker, to find my cigarette. They're above my sun visor. I'm like, where in the fuck? I know I had cigarettes in this motherfucker. Looking all over my car, under my seat, in between seats, fucking in my fucking glove box, in my fucking center console, behind the seat, fucking under the back, behind the seat, in the back seat. Oh, fuck. Under the car. It ain't there. Fuck, I had cigarettes, motherfucker. Somebody...
Hey, I'm with, Mary Beth. She bought a lamp, and, we're driving back to the, little area that we live in now, and, we're going to Starbucks, and Mary Beth, do you want to say anything to Ken? You have any messages for him that anything you want to tell him? She's thinking about it. She's saying, do I have anything to tell him? She's thinking.
Thank you.
She doesn't think she does.
You should ask him if there's something.
I should ask. She wants me to ask. She wants me to ask you if there's something that you think that she should tell you.
Yeah.
So,
Want to know something, but I don't.
what do you want Mary Beth to tell you? If she were to tell you, because then she could call you and let you know what you want her to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. We'll connect. Tell them we'll connect at a later date.
That sign said dinner, we have the beef.
I found a defender's cure.
They have what? What do they have? Who put that sign up? Who does that, Field?
Oh, wet dog. Uh-oh. Wet dog.
Who?
Emma, stop it!
Emma
What dog?
texted Mary Beth.
Wet dog.
Stop. I'm trying to drive.
Who's Emma?
Patsy.
My friend Emma from the town. Oh, from.
See,
Oh.
oh, there. Oh,
Emma from
hey,
Thurston.
dog on the couch.
Oh, I was sorry.
Good
I'm
dog.
good at forgetting.
Now you outed us.
You already told him that we live in Ole.
Did we? Did I?
You did.
Was I supposed to?
No, not necessarily.
No.
No, come on. We should be
But you
concerned
know
about
where he lives, right?
Yeah, he advertised.
How long's the show been
They
on so
call it
far?
out there. They call it Ole too. The town he's in, or the county.
We got 35 minutes left.
Yeah. No, the town.
Nice.
Yeah. No, really.
Actually?
Yeah.
Wait, I was trying to. We should go out there.
Patsy's
Yeah,
watching out the window. We got Patsy
Crossover
here.
episode.
Yeah.
Well, I've been thinking about visiting for years, but it would have to be. Yeah, maybe someday we'll all go visit. How about that, Penny? We'll come visit you.
Or he can come visit us.
Or you can come. No, he won't do that. He doesn't want to go to the East Coast.
Why?
He makes him feel uncomfortable, and he doesn't like it.
Putting words in my mouth.
You don't like the idea of it.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of it. I don't know if I'd be
But also
uncomfortable.
it's hard for him to
I
travel
don't
with
know.
the show.
I don't know about. I'm on the edge of throwing in the virus towel and licking strangers. You know. We just went to your thing, It's like about 50-50 masks, not masks. And it's like, oh. Hey, we're on YouTube,
Yeah,
huh?
live on YouTube. Yep, it's working.
Oh, whenever the dog starts doing that, I have the urge to help the scratch. I'm like, oh, you can't reach your own neck? I'm going to help you with that. Like, we'll go, dog, you scratching yourself? Like, I'm going to help. There, you like that?
Help the dog.
You like that? Scratches? You itchy? Dog's like, oh, what are you doing?
It wasn't expecting that, were you, Patsy?
No, I'm helping you scratch your own neck. Hopefully you don't have any, I guess, fleas.
I don't think she has fleas.
So getting ready. But she got an itch at least, though. How are you?
Oh, doing good, doing good. Just got done at this thing at the open house at the armory. Hey, Patsy. Oh, you gotta get in the video. Come here.
Oh,
There you
come on,
go.
man.
I'm actually taking a screenshot of the,
Oh, okay.
for the, there it is. Nice, I got it. Okay, you can do whatever you want now, Patsy.
For the IGs?
Yeah, trying to get more active on there.
Maybe,
better or for
maybe you
worse.
should do, what about Twitter?
Isn't that just words?
No.
Oh,
I think Twitter is everything these days. It used to be just words and characters, but I think it's like unlimited characters and media and everything. It's just all the social media is turned into each other.
okay.
They all wanted their own. Yeah.
Nice.
Dog. I think that's we did get some calls though, but I think people called. They were looking at that thing, and then they called like yesterday.
When?
We've been getting, yesterday we got like a good amount of calls, and like Sam
good.
called, and also some kid called, like, I think your mom told it, and so people are watching the thing, and then they're calling, and then they're like, what's going on? Like, I saw on the thing to call, but then, because they're not watching the show, and they're like only doing that thing, which makes some sense, because like who's watching shows and just
Right, yeah.
more so just looking at that thing. But then when people call and they're like, oh, what's going on? So if you're...
Well, you can tell them what's going on, you know, and then it's, you're going to tell them, or you say, watch the show.
Yeah, like, have you been watching the show? How'd you find, like, I'm looking at the IGs there.
We don't even have, we only have like 200 followers anywhere or something, so.
Yeah, but I still think there's more people seeing
people?
that than the,
That's probably good.
I guess.
You think it's not good? I could stop.
Well, I mean,
we, can
it's
go
fine.
back, we can go back into not doing it.
It's fine either way.
Oh, good.
But if you're not watching the show, then we're not going to watch it. I don't care. I want to see you here.
Yeah.
Viewers only. That's what,
Yeah.
viewers only. That's what that means. Yeah. Remember?
Oh, viewers only, I
Yeah.
see. Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about this armory thing.
Oh, you were? I got the thing right here. This is the
Used to be full of bombs.
yeah, and like lead from, they had to do a bunch of cleanup of the shooting range because it was like poisoned with lead.
Well, because of lead, cause like
Actual
bullets?
lead. Yeah, bullets, yeah.
I'm gonna pump you full of lead.
Like actually lead, yeah.
Are bullets still made out of lead? I guess they're already bullets. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
you're like,
Are they not making out of the lead anymore?
well, I mean, like lead is bad for you, like in the long run.
Right, but it's even worse for you in bullet form.
If you're getting shot, you're like, oh no, lead poisoning.
Right, yeah,
You're like, well, also, like physical trauma.
yeah. You're not going to live long enough, probably, to get the bad effects of the lead being touching you.
But if you're somebody with a gun,
Yeah?
and you already have a gun and you're getting lead poisoning from bullets, then you already have guns. So
Yeah.
then you're gonna get, like, lead makes people irrationally oh look, I'm on the dog. See this? Like lead makes people irrationally angry,
Yeah.
and then you have a gun, and then you're like the bullets touching all these bullets, loading all these bullets, and then you're gonna go on a shooting spree.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
This place, they don't know what they're doing with it yet. even this like pamphlet thing says they got each room, and then they say potential uses, and it's got a lot of potential uses for every space.
Potential uses for an empty space.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's definitely exciting that it's going to be an art center. That's like very, very key, but I feel like, especially since they haven't figured it out, they still need people from the community that could kind of like help guide them into doing the right thing, basically. Seems like.
Here's some things you could do with an empty space. Put a table on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could sew. You could sleep. You can a
It's
space.
got like classroom, gallery space, flex space for multiple uses, dining. There's a commercial kitchen. Which is kinda cool.
You could
Full service commercial kitchen.
think about things you can do with an empty space, and with pretty much anything. Here's some suggestions.
Sure, yeah.
Hey, look, here's an open field. You're like a real estate agent selling this field. Like, look at this field. You can play tag. You could roll in the grass. You could get a cow. And you could just look at it for nice things. You could get a lawnmower.
Build a house.
Yeah, you could put a house on it. You could put
build
trailer on
an
it.
apartment.
Really, almost like limitless potential
Right.
for an empty space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There really is unlimited potential. So it's going to be good, hopefully. Hoping.
Yeah, are they gonna give out rooms to like people, or like so you have your own space, like this space, or
Are you asking me?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Hopefully it's going to be like, I don't even know, I guess, at all.
You had that City of Olympia name tag,
Yeah.
so then I thought that you would know things, but people don't know things. Like nobody knows things, I think, usually.
We weren't a part of any of the planning for any of it, really, as the Arts Commission. We were getting reports and stuff, but it's still, they're like theorizing it, but theoretically it's going to be like a community center. Yeah, do you pay? Do you not pay? Is it free? It's supposed to be good for, I guess, it's supposed to be making it possible for people who don't have access to these kinds of spaces or art supplies or things like that.
Supplies.
Gallery space,
People
places.
who don't have access to an empty room.
You'd be surprised how hard it is to get an empty room these days.
Yeah, I don't have an access to an empty room.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be pretty nice. Like just an empty room with nothing in it.
Yeah?
But then I'd start putting things in it.
Well, yeah, but you can only put things in it for the allotted time, and you have to take all the things out, probably.
Oh.
Someone else has got to get an empty room, too.
Oh, they're not gonna get. I want my own empty room.
That would never... No, there's not enough. There's not that many rooms in this place. Probably.
Okay.
People maybe would have, like, stuff like maybe someone wanted a kiln for making pottery and blasting pottery.
Yeah, fire hazard.
Could be, and there's also cement, which is nice. Some of these potential uses are film, video editing. Maybe we could use that room. But I think mostly it's like for people that temporarily use. Like there's places that have art shows and like performance space and practice spaces, but it's not like a practice space where you're like, this is my practice space. It's like, I go here, practice, take my things, leave, and someone else comes in and practices. Like it's emphasis on community use, hopefully.
I wonder how TCTV is doing.
I don't know, they were there recording it, so.
I remember last time they had this open house.
That was the open house. Wait. No, this was the house warming. That was the open house. This is the house warming.
Makes me want to live there. Like a
When you
house.
go to a housewarming party, usually you're welcoming someone to their place that they're now living, and you don't stay after the housewarming party.
The open house is like somewhere you're gonna maybe live later.
That's true.
But TCTV should go there. I don't know if they're still losing their building or something.
Yeah, I haven't talked to them about that kind of stuff in a while. It does make me hopeful because they're actually like.
Oh, Patsy, get in. I'm help you with that. Not that. I'm not gonna help you with that part.
Yeah, that's where we draw the line.
Yeah.
Hey, you need some help wicking your privates? Yeah.
I got interviewed by TCTV.
You did?
And they just said, what do you think you should use the space for?
Oh, what'd you say?
I said, I want a community of artists where we can go and look at your neighbor's place and I was just riffing.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, you're gonna get used. That sounds good. I'd put that in the cut.
I just said stuff. I had some, when I've been doing these job interviews, I've been doing them on the Zoom, and I think that I'm getting into like TV mode, and it's gonna get weird. I just like start saying things, and then
Well, no, yeah.
I'm like not going anywhere in particular, and then I'm just like talking for like a while. I'm like, oh, okay. Go to TCTV world there.
That would be great. Yeah. I hope so.
Oh.
Lots of things. I hope it gets used well. I don't know. It could be really amazing, and it could be not. And I hope it is amazing.
I realized that I don't answer calls from the program because you share the first several digits of the number with a debt collector that calls me 3 times a day for $10.
Is AV.
But I
$1
will
AV.
answer it the next time either one of you calls.
AV, you're a debt collector for only $10?
Thanks. Have a great day.
Maybe we should use our hat money to pay off AV's $10 debt.
We could right now, actually. Yeah. I think that's about how much.
Or you could get a hat. You could get your own hat.
I was thinking about getting a hat. We don't have enough to buy our own hat yet.
Almost. Hey, buy a couple more hats for the Freddie who wants his own hat fund.
I'll probably buy a hat.
Hello, Amy?
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, it's a program on TV. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. I just got off work, so this is the perfect time.
Hey, good. I'm calling you. We've never talked to you. Well, I called you directly instead of Yellowfell calling you.
I was like, oh my god. Yeah, I'm branching out.
You have a $10 debt?
I don't know exactly how much the debt is, but I do know that you have the same area code and like first 2 numbers as my debt collector.
It's more than $10 though?
I have one that's $10 that I keep getting letters about, but I don't know if that's the person who's calling me.
Maybe, do you need $10? Well, thinking about, I was like, $10? That's like a debt that you could pay.
Yeah, we could help pay your debt.
I mean, but not if it's, not the big one though. But maybe they're liars anyway. But you just start calling people and asking them for money.
It's the principle of the thing. They've spent more money trying to collect $10 from me than $10.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, is it a robot though?
No,
Oh.
it's a human being.
Maybe we should go into debt so that they call us, and then we can talk to somebody.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that's a good. I'll give them your number.
Yeah, you can do that.
That's a good idea.
I changed my
It's not
number.
as good as when John tried to call from jail.
Yeah, it's similar, whereas we're writing the lines of like privacy laws or something.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna give the phone to my friend Terry.
Okay.
Hello, Terry.
Terry?
Hey, Terry.
Terry?
Be on TV. Talking on the phone right now. Am I on TV? You can be. Here. Here, how can I help you?
Terry.
Terry?
Hi.
Hi, Terry. It's the program.
I don't know what you just said, but hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm lovely, thank you. And how are you?
Oh, good. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm hanging with my little friend Amy.
Yeah, Amy. Yeah, in
we're
Portland.
visiting. We might get a bite to eat, or we might just stroll around.
You might roll around.
Where is Amy from?
No, you said you might just roll around.
I may roll around. Yes, I do roll around.
With today's gas prices?
I have an electric ensemble.
Oh, you do? Me too. I have an electric car. I have the Leaf.
Yes.
Now drive around. What'd you eat for breakfast?
Where's Patsy's little...
What about breakfast? I'm sorry.
What did you eat for breakfast?
Well, I've already had breakfast, darling. I got up at 4.
4 a.m.?
Yes.
Oh, man. Well, what'd you eat?
Well, let's see. What did I eat for breakfast? I had some monkey bread, actually. And
What?
coffee.
What is that?
It's like little pieces of bread drizzled in cinnamon and sugar and baked. Yes, it's lovely.
Have you had that?
No, I haven't. I've never heard of that, but it sounds good.
Yeah.
Funny name, too. I think it's a
I'm sorry, I
well-named
don't
food.
know who I'm speaking to.
Hi, I'm Freddie. I'm on the show today also with my dog, Patsy.
Well, this is a TV show. You know, Amy doesn't tell everybody about the TV show? Not
I
doing...
wish I understood what you're saying. It's windy, and your voice sounds like you're in a tin can.
You know what?
Tin
You
can?
sound like you're in a tin can, and it's a little bit windy. We're sitting outside in the sun.
I don't know if these monkey...
Speak slower.
Speak slowly and enunciate.
Yeah.
I can't get my words out in time. Like, by the time, if I'm speaking too slowly, I'm like, what? Oh, I forgot. I can't, like, hold the thought for long enough to speak slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I think that's probably important.
They do seem to be understanding you pretty well.
Yeah.
But I think it's you can get it after a while.
Yeah. I don't know if this monkey bread thing is a specific restaurant spot in Portland. Is it a specific restaurant spot in Portland where they have the monkey bread?
I had this in my own home, actually. That's where I had breakfast today.
Not in Portland.
Well,
It was in Portland, yes.
at her house though. In
Oh, you
Portland.
made it. You made it yourself?
Well, I purchased it frozen at the grocery shop, and then I took it home and had it in my freezer, and then I put it in the oven.
It says monkey bread at the store?
Yes, you can get it in the frozen aisle.
We just go to the store and it says
You
monkey...
know where they keep, like, the bread and the cinnamon rolls and that kind of thing? They had it on sale, and I just, I never had it. Oh, there's a siren. Watch out.
There's an emergency. What is it, a fire truck?
Everything will be... Yes, it was a fire truck.
Uh-oh. You see a fire?
Probably a cat in a tree somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I think if there's a cat in the tree, it might not be an emergency.
Very important cat in a tree.
Oh, Patsy, you gonna sit in the booth?
Patsy, up.
Oh, good dog. We're here with a dog. You have a dog?
No, I don't have a dog. I threatened my cat that I might get one, though.
Yeah, what? How close are you to getting it? You just thinking about it?
Well, it's kind of a big commitment and responsibility to get a dog.
Oh, a dog, yeah, but you want to get a cat, maybe you said.
I do have a cat.
Oh, you already have a cat and you're thinking about getting a dog?
Yes, well, he's a bastard, so I want to try again for a better animal.
It's definitely
cat-
a bigger responsibility than the cat. Speaking from personal experience, I guess.
Are you saying the cat is not nice?
No, he's vicious.
What happened? Where'd you get him?
Well, he doesn't have teeth, but he does bite.
He didn't have teeth?
No, he doesn't. He's special needs.
Like he was born, like he has a medical problem and his teeth fell out?
He had to have them removed. Yes, he had a medical issue.
Is it, you think it's contributing? I would be pretty mad if I didn't have teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, he was like that before this.
He's also grumpy before the teeth thing.
He was a feral cat that I adopted.
Does
Aww.
he scratch?
Yes, he does.
So he still hasn't warmed up to you? You've been taking care of him, feeding him and everything?
Oh, no, he loves me very much. We have a very tempestuous relationship.
Well, like other people?
Yes, I mean, it's similar to that. You know, we fight and we make up.
What does he eat?
He eats cat food.
Like from a
He
can?
eats wet food and dry food. He likes the pate, though. He
He can
doesn't
eat
like
dry
it.
food?
Yeah, how does he
eat dry food?
He puts it in his mouth and he swallows it.
Like whole?
Yes, whole.
You gotta let the acids in your stomach do all the work, I guess, but you can. I sometimes have swallowed like
He's a tough-
goldfish crackers
Like
whole.
I said, he's very tough.
Why?
So,
I don't know, it feels kind of good. Just swallow it whole.
What?
Yeah,
Like on purpose? Why?
yeah. You like crunch some of them and you like put a whole bunch of goldfish in your mouth, crunch some of them and let one of them just go down whole.
I mean, I don't ask him about this. I just know he likes it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another siren. Maybe it's not a cat.
Uh-oh. Big
You're
emergency.
swallowing I've never swallowed goldfish whole before.
Goldfish crackers.
Yeah, goldfish crackers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, I definitely chew it every time. I wouldn't. Do you have any water?
It's like in there a little bit, you know, it's like kind of probably got a little soft, a little bit.
It's already, see,
Or you like, you put a whole bunch in your mouth, you're crunching.
Yeah.
You leave one, but you swallow the rest of the whole
He
thing.
on
likes
purpose?
it, right?
Yeah.
No.
It's kind of good. It's a good feeling.
I think I always chew. You ever swallow a goldfish cracker whole for fun?
No, I don't eat that kind of thing.
Only monkey bread.
Yeah. I've never seen this monkey bread. You can go to the store and get it, but I don't really, I guess I don't eat the
This is
fruit.
my first time. I don't think it's...
Not gonna do a regular thing.
I've never even seen this stuff, but I don't really eat frozen sweets. I guess.
Look, it was on sale. I'm curious. It happened.
Do you know about the program?
I don't know. No, my friend just put me on the phone. I don't know who I'm speaking to.
Yeah, tell Amy to show you.
You might be careful. You might not want to have me on your program.
Why? Why not? What did you do?
Why do you say that?
I probably shouldn't have said it.
We'll go to Message of the Future.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You want to get on the Message of the Future?
Patsy, come on. We're gonna get a message to the future.
That's all you can say there.
Oh, we can
I'm
stand up, right? Oh, you're not ready yet.
I'm queuing it up.
queuing up something.
A message to the future. We're gonna send a message to the future.
The future. I love the future.
Have you ever been on TV before?
Yes.
Yeah, why?
Well, I'm famous.
What?
Wait, what did you say?
Well, I've been on news programs answering questions. I mean, probably similar to this. I don't know what I'm on right now, but
What was it?
News programs, answering questions.
I don't know. It was something in Canada. I don't know.
Are
what
you from
channel
Canada?
it was. No,
You were
I just was there.
you were visiting and then you ended up on the news?
Yes.
Did you see something newsworthy?
I didn't think it was, but they were there, so
What was it?
it was a women's event.
Like a
Like the Women's March kind of thing?
No, it was just a gathering.
gathering of women?
Mainly, I mean, there were men there, but it was an event. I went up to support them.
But not, what did you say? The thing that you said? Women's March?
Not that.
Not a women's march.
Just an
Just-
event.
No, it was just a talk. I went to see a talk.
Uh-huh. The talk was about women? Alright, well, hey, I'm gonna do this message in the future,
Here we
okay?
go.
I'm sorry, what?
Hey, future, it's us, the past.
I love the future.
What do you have to say to the future, Karen?
What do I have to say to the future?
Yes.
I suppose if I have anything to say to the future, it's that I hope it's open to all of us.
Yeah. How's that armory art thing going on now, Future?
Talking to Amy's friend, Colin. Bye, Future.
Hi, future. It's great to be here.
Yeah, we don't hear back from the future, but we ask a lot of questions.
Yeah.
I've answered all your questions.
But haven't at all.
Yesterday we got a question from the past
Oh yeah?
that was directed to my brother from him.
Oh, what did it say?
2018, he said, what are your views on gun control, and have they changed since this time, or something?
Oh yeah. What did he say?
He said they hadn't changed.
Oh, that's good. That's
Are you
good.
asking me my views on gun control?
Sure.
Well, no. Are you or no?
Yes.
Not sure. Be definite about it.
Yes.
Kind of a big issue. You know, I don't know if I'm really qualified to have an opinion about that since I'm not. So.
I think you're qualified to have an opinion about just about anything, I think.
I don't. Okay, my opinion is that I have mixed feelings about it.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what.
I
Uh-oh.
don't really. I feel that places where people don't have guns are less free. But I also think that people are psycho. So I don't know.
Go look it out.
I just choose to keep my head down when people are fighting about this subject.
We were talking about it earlier a little bit, and I think that lead, there's lead in bullets, and then if you keep touching lead all the time, eventually you get irrationally angry, and then you have a gun.
You know, I think the whole anti-lead thing is a bigger problem than the whole gun issue. I think people really need to get over their prejudice against lead.
Yeah, you like lead? Yeah, I'm gonna look at what we're doing in 2018. Oh, this is my brother.
Yeah. What happened last year?
A future
8 years
tells the
ago.
past. Today is
4 years ago.
Monday, and it's the season finale, the last day of winter, Monday Eve.
Oh yeah, today is like Vicky Weed Day.
Oh, 420,000.
Good. My grandmother's
428.
good.
I was just going to air on
Wants
420.
drugs.
No.
The season finale, we made it through the season. Last time, we didn't make it through the whole season. This time, we made it through the whole season.
I'm
We didn't make it through the whole
misunderstanding
season
what
last
you're
time, but
saying,
this is our
I
first
feel.
full, season of winter, and next it's gonna be spring. It's a good feeling.
Oh yeah, I think it's spring.
Bye.
I think today is the first day of spring.
Is it?
I think that's what I was just saying.
No, that would be the 21st.
Oh yeah.
Um,
First is Madeline's birthday. It's
No,
usually
today-
the first day of spring.
Today is episode 4,200.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for making me a part of it.
So this is Fakey Weed Day. I was saying earlier, if it was like if every day was 10 days, then it would be 42 or 420 days.
Yeah.
But that's not what 420 is. It's a date or something.
Is it?
Well, that's a
It's
very
April
big
20th.
accomplishment.
Well, no, I think we were saying that on 420, but 420 is like further code or something. It's like it's just a word.
The date
There's
came
a
after.
time. I think there's a time. It's like when you smoke weed
The
at 420.
date came after the time,
I
or
think
is
so.
it the police like 187 like
Oh, maybe
murder?
it's that. It's yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Huh. 187 is murder because of that song, about shooting the cops. Oh, is that the letter? Nope. Okay. Today is Saturday, the 19th. Yep, it's nothing. I think tomorrow is the spring equinox on the 20th. Does that mean it's the first day of
Who
spring?
am I talking to?
This is I'm Freddie and this is Kenny. Patsy's here.
On the 20th is spring equinox, so I think it's on the 20th.
Okay, well, we're both wrong then.
It's called Your Day, or it's called YDHWM. It's a public access TV talk show in Olympia,
Maybe I'll show
Washington.
you the videos
Yeah, AV will show you.
on YouTube.
Oh goodness, on YouTube.
Go watch on YouTube because
We're live on YouTube right now.
So you're not on television.
we are on television up here, but not in Portland. We're in Thurston County in Washington.
Oh,
So we don't broadcast
I
on
see.
television down there. So
I see.
it is on TV, but only for people in town here who are watching cable TV, which is,
I understand. You're like Wayne's World or something.
well, I guess. We're on public access. Yeah, I've gotten that, and it's been a while since I had to defend myself against Wayne's World.
Hello.
Avie?
Yeah, it's me.
You wanna listen to a message from Yellow?
Yeah, I wanna know what message.
Alright, listen to this. Let's see what it says.
Hi, Kenny. This is Tim. Kenny. No, this is him on.
Oh my God.
I'm just telling him that we got some start this way. Mary Beth doesn't remember what she's working for. We went to Starbucks and Target. You got Target? Do you? Yeah, you have Target out there? I'm drinking a green matcha tea drink. Do you ever have one of those?
I've had that.
I think I've had that. I make a lot of them at
A
work.
different one out there? You don't have the Dunkin' Donuts, right? Wait, what's the main coffee chain here besides Starbucks?
Wait, is Yellowfellow? I'm confused. Is the message from Yellowfellow or is he on the program?
Message.
Oh, cool. It's very difficult to understand. I think I have poor signal in downtown Portland.
It's probably on my end.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, that was it anyway.
He's asking about
I
matcha.
can't wait to. What episode is this? What number?
4200.
4200.
This is a fake weed episode. Are this Avie again?
Yeah, this is Avie. This is the famous weed episode.
It's like fakey weed. Like the episode number is 4200.
That's 4,200.
Yeah.
That's
So
really exciting.
it's like weed number, but that was a long time ago.
It's like the weed number times 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been 10 times the whole length of the program since we were at 420.
Yeah, we were actually on 420 day. We did something. I think we had like melty effect.
I think it was
I
at
like
Markley's house, I think. It was one of those like traveling episodes.
I thought it was with in the stump house with John Farinelli with melty video effects.
Really?
And we're like, oh yeah, should we? Oh, you know what? We didn't even do green yesterday, or was it yesterday? Or 2 days ago?
2 days ago.
I didn't even do the green tint on that day,
Yeah, you usually do.
which is traditional, but I think I maybe forgot
So we
about
could do
it.
green tint for weed,
Yeah,
fakey weed day.
fakey weed day, green tint.
Oh,
There.
we go.
Get more green tea. There.
Oh yeah. Now we're green. Now that's green.
Yeah. Hey,
This
green.
is terrific.
We're
Thank
green
you.
now.
I have to go catch the bus.
Okay.
Thanks for talking.
But it was nice talking to you.
Call back.
Tell your friend about the program.
I tell all my friends about the program, and my friend who was on the program, she says thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you. You too. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right. Well, I guess we'll call Yellowfellow now to inform him.
We're gonna tell him?
Yep.
Alright, get ready to be informed, Yellowfellow.
We're talking to Avie.
Avie's getting a hat. There we go. Do I have anything else to say on the program? I thought I had some more news. I got a message from the DNA test place that says they've received the sample for Patsy's DNA test.
Patsy's a murderer or something?
No, we're gonna find out in 1 to 3 weeks whether or not she's a murderer.
The Google subscriber you have called.
No, we're gonna find out what kind of
Please leave a
dog
message
breed
after the
she
tone.
is.
Yellowfellow. This is the program. You can call us back. We talk to Amy. Without you. What kind of dog breed do you think Freddy's dog is? I think Terrier, Lab.
Terrier Lab? Yeah, I think should be maybe possibly like cattle dog mixed with pit bull mixed with Chihuahua.
Yeah. I don't think they know though.
Yeah, they
Did you
know.
send a picture?
No.
Oh. So then I guess if it's close.
Yeah, I think they know. They're DNA scientists. They know it's like the same stuff they do for human DNA, you know?
No, I don't believe that either.
But do you believe like Jerry Springer DNA tests where they find out if it's the father and stuff?
Yeah.
Because like it's the same science.
Not as a race?
Yeah, I mean that's what it's all based on.
You can find, I think you can find family similarities, but I don't think that
people find literally their own family members, you know, and like that are genealogically connected to them that they didn't know existed, but they like both did the test.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, you are related, and then they like
You
find
can find
each
your
other.
family. I think you can find your family. You can find the criminals, but I don't think you can establish your. Oh, whoa! I don't think you can establish your race based on it, though.
But it's all genealogical, I think. I mean, it's like, cause what is it more than like stuff that's passed down from generations, you know?
Well, so there's programs over, but we're getting into this heavy thing. But
I guess we'll have to pick this up tomorrow.
In Japan, everybody is biologically Chinese, and like all around that spot because there's like all these like native people in different cultures.
Whoa.
So it's like, oh no, I got too involved. But like Native Americans, you're gonna find them. It's like Chinese people, white people. There's like native Japanese people.
Yeah.
From like a long time ago who don't exist culturally anymore.
Right. Yeah.
So how are you gonna know them?
I don't know. That's a good
Am I
point.
gonna be Chinese or not? With Howard, let's get some. Thank you, TCTV, the Bebe, Dirty Papa, so good for us, video, stuff.com, Rebecca, Number Northwest. Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you, and viewers and students watching. Thank you.
Episode 4200.
Hey, John, call me. Hell yeah, dog.
New episode every day.
Bye.